An enemy that renders your visions useless. This forest holds many surprises. Not least creatures we've never seen before. And now we know there is another who can use the Monado.
Yeah.
I can't wait to meet him.
So you weren't just having a sneaky nap then?
No!
I'm just saying. You and Dunban are the only ones I know that can wield the Monado. How would this guy know how?
Okay, locked and loaded. Everyone, stand back.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Yeah, she's coming round. All thanks to our medic.
Are you okay?
Where am I?
Everything's fine. You're gonna be...
Get your hands off me!
Ah! Hey, watch it!
Forgive me. I did not mean to...
Sorry if we surprised you.
Are you the ones who helped me?
Well, something like that.
Excuse me. My name is Melia. Forgive my indiscretion. I have not had the pleasure of coming into contact with the male Homs.
Coming into contact?
Hey, Shulk, you're creeping this lady out.
Shut up, Ryan.
This large one is far worse.
Me?
Melia, is it? How did you get here then? What, is there no one with you?
I must apologize, but my situation does not concern you. And I shall not be divulging anything to common passers-by.
Duly noted, your ladyship. But if I were to be so bold, I'm guessing that you didn't come here alone. And you weren't just taking an afternoon nap.
And what, may I ask, are you doing here? It is rare to see Homs venture this deep into Machna Forest.
We're traveling to the head of the Bionis. We've got a long journey ahead of us.
The head of the Bionis?
We were just figuring out how to get there when we found you.
I see. Then permit me to return the favor by aiding you in your quest.
Really?
There is only one path to the head of the Bionis. It is the path that leads to Erith Sea.
So, this Erith Sea is at the head of the Bionis.
If you would be kind enough to escort me out of the forest, I will show you the way.
You do that? Thank you, Melia. I'm Shulk. Pleased to meet you.
Shulk? Ah, yes. Likewise.
She's a bit high and mighty. But she's a Homs too, right? Why is she here alone?
Ain't got a clue. Ask her yourself. I'm not good with her posh accent.
We shall travel to the Nopon village.
Nopon village? That's where we've been heading. We reckon it's our best chance of making it to the top.
Since inhabiting the region, the Nopon have been a great help. You can travel to Erith Sea from their village.
It's settled. We'll make our way to the Nopon village.
Very well. The Nopon inhabit a giant tree. If we follow this trail, we will be safe.
The fifth party member finally joins. Melia. Hey everybody, it's Lime Crow. Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Last time we found Melia and got ether crystals for her, and this time we now have her as a party member. Let's go over her in a bit more detail. First of all, beware of monsters with spike abilities. You've seen the plasma dinos here and how they can have certain type of spike. From Machna Forest onwards, you'll encounter monsters with spike abilities. These monsters can automatically deal damage and inflict debuffs on a party member in certain circumstances. Spike damage cannot be lessened by increasing physical defense or ether defense. Different types of spike damage. There are 3 types of spikes. Counter spike, the monster deals damage or inflicts debuffs when attacked. Down spike, which is otherwise referred to as topple spikes, which monster deals damage or inflicts debuffs when attacked if it is suffering from topple. And close spike, the monster deals damage or inflicts debuffs if the party member gets too close. Combating spike abilities, you can use Monado Purge to neutralize an opponent's spike abilities, or use spike defense gems to reduce spike damage. Also bear in mind, counter spike abilities can be neutralized by inflicting topple. Dunban learnt a skill from discovering this area, so let's have a look at that first. He gets Mind of the Warrior, reduces depletion rate party gauge outside of battle. Great effect. And some other things related to skills. Shala, I believe, learnt a skill. She gets battle party, increases ether when HP is at half. Am I gonna wait for Ultimate Sniper? You know what? I'd rather get Rapid Healing first. I wanted to get that one, and since this is like 3,000 points, I think I'll swap over to that now. Now, Melia as a party member is the most complicated party member in the entire game. So this entire video is dedicated solely to Melia and just how to use her, because I could not do a short on this even if I wanted to. So first of all, let's have a look at the tutorials menu, because now we've got Melia in the party. We have a tutorial for battle techs on her. Melia's talent art. My talent art is Elemental Discharge. If I summon an element, I can use this art without worrying about the talent gauge. Remember, each element discharge refills talent gauge. So, by using Elemental Discharge, she gets refill on her talent gauge. But you might be thinking, what's the point of refill on her talent gauge? Because, well, she doesn't... Well, if she does, you can use it whenever, what's the point of it? Well, when her talent gauge reaches its maximum, she automatically enters a burst state and her concentration increases. Elemental Discharge does more damage during a burst, which is more helpful. It also unlocks abilities for use of other arts. We'll get into that in a bit. My arts are quite special. It is particularly tricky to use my summoning arts, such as Summon Bolt and Summon Flare. Let me see if I've got this straight. While the element is summoned, it grants buffs, then dismissing it deals damage, right? Indeed. So it's best if I first support everyone else by granting buffs, and then fire off an elemental at the end. Right, if you just launch an all-out attack, Ryan will probably find it hard to draw the monsters. Aggro is his job. So yeah, Melia is a bit of a glass cannon. Well, she has the lowest HP of any character in the game. And going over her arts, she has 7 at the moment. She starts her talent Elements of Discharge is, obviously, we've explained, discharges an element and fires it off, meaning she can, it's her main way of dealing damage, and it's usable in chain attacks as long as you have an element on there. So her arts is Summon Bolt, which is electric damage. It inflicts a large amount of damage. It doesn't do much else, and it also increases ether. It's always good to have one Summon Bolt, because Elemental Discharge does ether damage, and just having a Summon Bolt up means Melia herself could be doing way more damage. Summon Flare is a fire attack that inflicts blaze on the enemy. It also gives strength up. It does less damage than Summon Bolt. Summon Bolt does a lot of damage, whereas Summon Flare doesn't do as much. It inflicts blaze on the enemy. It grants strength up. It's useful for the buff effect for now, while you have mostly strength-based party members. But you can just build a party around Melia, and the good thing about Melia is she's very flexible in any party due to her talent art. I'll get more into a bit. Summon Aqua, water causes HP regeneration, discharge drains enemy HP. It's basically healing art. Very good. Burst End. It can only be used if in Elemental Burst state, which is the state she is in when her talent gauge is at max. It inflicts decent damage. Does it inflict damage? I don't think it inflicts damage. No, it doesn't inflict damage, but it reduces physical defense and ether defense. It is the only way you can reduce ether defense in the game, and I think just because of that, it's worth it. Hypnotize inflicts sleep on an enemy. We've already gone over sleep. It's not that good of an effect, but Hypnotize is a fine art to have for now. Shadow Stitch inflicts bind on enemies, and I'm going to be honest, Shadow Stitch isn't that good of an art. Bind isn't that good of an effect when used by the player, because when you're usually fighting one enemy at a time, the enemies are less likely to be surrounding you than they are to be surrounding other enemies, and it's just basically useless in one-on-one fights. Well, 1-on-3, but you know what I mean. And we also have Spear Break, which is a physical art for Melia, meaning if she doesn't have any elements, she can also join in physical attacks with the party. It's also very useful. It inflicts slow, does alright damage. But it also pairs nicely with a later art she gets, also with Shulk to go over Nano Purge. It just increased the effect time, I think, by like 0.5. It's not majorly worth going for it over other arts, I'd say. You might want to level up, not want to. It's your choice at the end of the day. Now as for Melia, I'm going to level up her arts. I will be right back. Alright, I've changed around some of her arts. I've also moved some of them around a bit. So it's a bit nicer for me, and it makes me play as Melia better. So we're going to be completing these quests. We're going to be going over how Melia functions. Now, the thing about Melia is that for now you cannot change her headgear. Thankfully it has a slot, and that slot is good, so... I guess for a bit we might as well go with Melia and gem crafting. I was about to walk to Colin 9 there. We have a few ether crystals we need to get out, so I will get them out of this first of all. So I'm gonna just look around for what I can use for healing. Not healing, just random effects and gems and stuff. So hopefully I can keep my good ether up qualities. Stability. We'll go for ether up on this, bleed plus. We got night vision as well. Melia has medium bonus, quality goes strong with medium flame. And if we go over and have a look at how she is, she has great quality with medium flames and poor quality with everything else. I think medium flames are the worst flames of all because they just increase all qualities by a little amount. It's not good for getting over a certain amount. It might be useful if you want to get a lot of cylinder. If you, it can be used in a way to get a few gems with another character we get later on. We don't get that character for a while, because that's the last party member. So for now, I'm just going to go Shulk and Charla and see what we can get. I will see you guys in a bit. Okay, so I'm back after that. We did get this Electric Plus cylinder, which I'm very happy with. We didn't get much in the way of ether up. Melia's very good with ether. So I'm going to just save right now. And I'm going to scuff getting this gem. So I will see you guys in a bit.
I'm all over that. Wow, this is absolutely mint.
Didn't even take that long to get max heat. We get 2 ether up 3 gems from that. Great effect. And I think that'll do me for now. I'm going to change around our equipment a bit. We don't have any other weapons for her at the moment, so we'll give the buff ether up 3 gems that we just made. And we'll also give her the quick step gem we've had on Dunban for a bit. No, I want to give that to Melia. Let me give that to Melia, please. And we will also equip Dunban with something. And there we go. Now, now I've gone over Melia and gem crafting and how I don't think she's that good at it. We're going to be going around and doing a bunch of other stuff. We're going to be hopefully finding weapons for her. Hopefully being able to use her a lot better. Got Magna Brog down there. Pretty cool. But we'll just be completing these quests that we need to complete. Monster Quest 1 is one of them. We'll go down and complete that very soon. We'll also complete Monster Quest 4. Just to show her off in combat a bit. Because I think it's very important to do that. There's some pretty electric crystals around here. And if these have ether up in them, I swear to God. If these have ether up in them. They do, don't they? Oh, you little piece of... That's fun. And I just waste that time for nothing. I mean, to be fair, I got a lot out of it, but like... You know, I would prefer to get a bit more. So yeah, let's just go on ahead. Let's go and fight these quad wings. And get this quest done while we're here. Might as well do that. You can see also you have to walk into this area to discover it, despite the fact we're here in a cutscene. So yeah, that's fun. And just over here we have 4 quad wings. That's enough for our quest. So let's do this. Let's start with Summon Bolt.
This represents no problem whatsoever.
I don't have time for small fries. Don't get careless, guys.
Summon our elements, and we can just discharge them one by one.
I'm feeling it. Come on, we can do
Now with Melia, she does auto attack near range, but like you don't need to worry about that. So like, you can see about 2,000 damage for that. Very good effect.
I'm looking forward to the results.
The summon bolts have a very quick recharge time as well. You can just keep firing them off.
Star-searing flames of absolution! Manifest yourself!
Send that over there. I was going to, but
This'll leave a mark. Shake your
he
ass.
stopped me. And shit, besides.
Gale slash. Final push.
Indeed, I concur.
You won't wake me up anytime soon, guys.
Come on, you can do it.
I
Encourage
apologize for
everyone.
being inconvenient. Is this the final one?
Done back. You're awesome.
Roaring thunder! We are victorious!
Nice job.
And yeah, all elements disappear after a fight, which means you have to spend time. Well, again, we got some jungle bottoms from that. I never actually did equip those jungle bottoms we got before, with the magna bottoms we bought before. I was going to, but I just never did. So it lowers Melia's ether defense a lot, and I don't really want to do that yet. I know she's not gonna take damage anyway, but like.
Roaring thunder! Summon flare!
Gale slash.
Flare impulse! I feel this also. Building within me.
You can sort of just see how we fight with Melia. You also just see that there is a unit monster over here.
Manifest yourself! Were we too reckless? So this is the legendary Monarch Maestro.
And we're dead. Because these two don't have to take aggro. And yeah, you lose all elements on dying as well. You have to resummon them all again, so you want to keep Melia alive as much as possible.
Let us exhibit our strength, Phil.
Regenerate. Get done band so we can get regenerate up on him. And we get a vision. One shot.
Continues, we are in grave peril.
I don't know if I can do it.
Speed.
Don't overdo it.
Summon bolt!
Summon bolt.
Manifest yourself!
Healing Aqua.
Flowing through me!
Use Burst End. You can summon bolt. You do huge damage. About 5,000 off that.
And we're stronger than anyone else. We can definitely do this.
Dumbbell!
That was close. Leave this to me.
You can get that down.
Prepare for a chain attack.
All right.
Put some bolt before we start this chain attack. Near completion of beating it. Air Slice 1.
How can this be?
Right. Start off with a summon bolt.
Okay, my turn.
With a backslash.
We're counting on you.
With a whirlby slash.
Nothing's gonna stop me. Push on, Shulk.
Didn't get to
I'm not thank you enough.
engage, but we should be able to fire some bolt. It shouldn't be that long away now. And just like that, we finished it off. Get a crushing garter for Ryan. Large quadril ring, which gets us some night vision crystals, pretty good. And a Queen Frog for a character we've yet to meet, using a weapon we've yet to see. I mean, I know I've already spoiled that the next two party members join pretty close to each other. But yeah, it's certainly interesting. Who learned a new art? Ryan learns a new art. What does he get? Oh, Magnum Charge! This art for Ryan is incredible, and I am leveling it up immediately. This uses the talent gauge and increases the damage of his next art. Paired with Sword Drive, it can just... Paired with Berserker and Sword Drive, it can just easily just take out enemies. And I'm finally going to get rid of Engage. And I'm also going to change around Ryan's arts because they are not in an order I like them to be. So I will see you guys in a bit. Alright, I just changed arts around. I put all the red arts on one side and then on the other side because I prefer them on that side, to be fair. And I put Magnum Charge near the talent gauge. Talent art, because I haven't gone on this yet, but if you press up on any arts, like if I press up here in a battle, it will take you straight to the talent art and then you can just go press right and then all of a sudden you easily just have your talent gauge built up. It's very useful, very nice. Now I completed that one quest, so we got Monster Quest 4 done over here. And that quest takes us down to this little bit. We can show off Melia a bit more. I think you get the idea of how she fights at the moment. And so we have a party member who's very good in chain attacks, who's good with both physical and ether-based characters.
I'm ready.
So what's her weakness? Player control is basically essential when using Melia. Her AI is infamously the worst AI in the entire series. And it just sucks so much. And it's just so god-awful. And basically the only way to make use of her very well is to use her yourself. And when I say it's very bad, she will use 3 summon bolts, which increase her ether, and they don't stack, by the way. The buffs you get from Melia do not stack. She'll use 3 of them and just go up to the enemy and start auto-attacking it. That is typically what you see from AI Melia. And she's using her ether up buff and just stacking them a bunch, and it just works out awfully because you just can't use, because she just doesn't use the right art. She doesn't discharge as much as she should, and that sounds wrong. Yeah, let's just fight his enemies and show off Melia a bit more. I'm gonna stop talking. Complete the quest and start a chain attack.
Manifest yourself.
Summon ball.
Leave it to me. Come back. Leave it to me. Worldly smash. More.
You just see from just using this one, 10,000 damage off of that one summon bolt. Well, discharge bolt, whatever, elemental discharge. Words fail me. All I know is Melia good, Melia fun, and I'll be using her a lot.
Let's stay focused. Let's press on.
So yeah, that's how Melia fights. She's very fun to play with. And we got some pretty crystals there. Always nice. Yeah, there are some, there's a Magnet X around here that I don't want to fight. There is also a giant ether crystal deposit up there. We're going to go over and get that, and I think we can end the video here because we've been going over for Melia for about half an hour now. I think now's a good time to sort of end off the video. Got a kelp mushroom, needing them for a quest, that's very good. I'll check the Clickpedia while I'm here. I know we've only been here for a few videos, but we've not gotten that much. We've not been collecting very much. We've been mostly explaining things. It's been a fun time. I've enjoyed doing this. So we're just going to collect this last ether crystal and we will finish the video for there. You're not a unique monster, I don't need to fight you. Every time I see a brown eye icon, I usually think, oh, that's a new unique monster that I need to fight. But no, it's not. So yeah, let's just collect these ether crystals, earth crystals. See what they are. Are they good? Are they good for me? Yes, but I'm not right now. I like those effects, but not right now. So yeah, Melia officially joined the party this video. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, we head off to the Nopon village. And we see what that place has in store for us. See you guys then.